My channel. It's been a while and I am glad to be back. Today we've got an unboxing and it is really exciting because I love food and it is a food unboxing. So this is a candy subscription. It's an American candy subscription. It's by a brand that I hadn't heard of initially, but they do subscription boxes and they are called Iven Alger. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but I will put links and all that jazz down in the description. So they kindly reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do an unboxing on my channel, and I thought yes I do. I've tried some US candy, but I've not tried very much of it. What I have tried, most of it I've loved, so I'm really excited to give you know, the items that I haven't tried before a go. They are really reasonably priced. They start, I've just got my phone here just because it is new to me. I want to make sure that I'm giving you, you know, the correct information. So the subscription boxes start at $10.99 a month, which for that you get 7 items, and then they go up in stages. So you have a standard one at $18.99 and then you have a premium at $24.99. They have kindly given me a code, so if you use Being Briny 20 at checkout, you will get 20% off your first box. In addition to that, if you order before the 31st of July, they have a competition on at the moment. There is a code on the website that you can use to enter, but I've been advised that my code will work for entering as well. And what it is somebody is going to win a Swatch watch in August. So if you sign up with my code now, you will be entered into that draw for the Swatch watch, but you do have to do that by the 31st of July to enter. But yeah, now we've got all the sort of information out of the way, we will crack on and see what I've got. But as I say, I will put a link to the website, as much information as I can find, and I'll put my discount code and things like that down in the description below. So do go ahead and check that out once you've seen what's in my exciting box. It's like Christmas, honestly. I've not been so well, so I have had this for a little while, and the temptation to actually like reach in and just trough the lot, but I thought no, I want to do a first impressions. I don't want to spoil it for myself, so or for you guys. So here we go. So it's come in this box. Now size is deceptive. I mean, it's quite a big box, but when I picked this up off the floor, I didn't know what it was. And you know, nowadays with the postage, the postman, well, he does in my area, he puts it on the floor by the door. And I've got quite a big step, so it's kind of a stoop to pick it up unless I go outside and do it. So I'm bending down to pick it up, and I was shocked because I didn't know what it was. I do get a lot of parcels, and I picked it up and it's just so heavy for the size. So yeah, this is absolutely jam-packed full of lots of good treats. So inside we've got a little card that says life is great when we eat chocolate. I just read that backwards off the screen. How good am I? Oh, and they've put a little message for me saying I hope this box brightens your day, so that's lovely. We have lots of protective tissue. I do like that people use this rather than using bubble wrap, because it is better for the environment, and I reuse it. I've got a box full of this stuff that I've started saving for when I'm sending out giveaways and things like that. So I've always got some packing that's free but also environmentally friendly, and it can be recycled at the other end. So yeah, let's crack on in because I am rambling. What are these? Right, everything is going to be a bit like because I've never seen these before. So these are Skittles, but they're called Skittles Bright Side. I really just noticed my accent coming out then. I don't think I've got an accent until I say certain words. Because if I was thinking about saying it, I would say Skittles. But I went Skittles. That's my true accent. It's not that I'm faking it, it's just that I vary between the two. Let's see. So, yeah, let's crack them open. It doesn't say what they are. It just says that the bright sides. I'm presuming these would be like more colourful than the ones that we're used to in the UK. Oh no, they're different flavours. They say on the back. So we've got watermelon, paradise punch, tangerine, kiwi banana and pink lemonade. I'm going to see if I can find a watermelon. Do you know what? I'm going to be full after the first packet. There's so much in here that I'm going to have to try. Right, we'll try a watermelon. Why are American sweets so much nicer than UK sweets? So much more variety. Oh, they are incredible. That tastes just like watermelon. I don't know whether I want a kiwi banana or a pink lemonade. Let's go for a pink lemonade. I'm sorry, I'm going to be chewing and spluttering all the way through this video, so I'm going to try not to talk with my mouth full, but it's really not going to probably work. If you don't like people eating, maybe don't watch this video. But check out the links before you go. There's so much in here. I don't think I've ever tried Hershey's, but this is a cookies and cream Hershey's bar. I think this is the large one, because there's 2 cans of pop in here. So I think this is the premium one. Ooh, I've never tried this before. It looks really interesting. Let's just snap a tiny bit off or I'm going to end up being sick. That kind of reminds me a bit of Oreos. Maybe like Milky Bar with Oreos in it. Oh, it's really nice. We have... I didn't even know they made this. Well, obviously they do in America. Probably not here. This is Crazed Fanta, which is French. Is it English on the other side? No, but it's blackcurrant Fanta. I'm just remembering my French from when I was at school. But yeah, I can imagine this will be amazing. I love blackcurrant. We then have green apple. I can't decide if I've had green apple before, like way back when. I was born in the early 80s, so we had a lot of different flavours to what we have now. And I want to say that apple, maybe it was apple tango, thinking about it. I was going to say I think we've had apple Fanta in the past, but I think it might be apple tango. I don't know. This is overwhelming. So we've got Jolly Rancher gummies, sours. So these are like a gummy sweet. I was just trying to see if it had any information. Apparently you can eat 9 of these for 110 calories. So that's not bad for you, is it? And I love how American sweets are like this. I wonder if it's like a normal thing to go to the shop and get a carton of sweets, or whether this is like when we buy the big bags from like Poundland or, you know, cheap shops, we wouldn't sit and eat the whole bag. And if they do smaller packets too, I don't know. And these have all got like 2021 as the date on them, so this would be great as a gift. This would be great to sort of, you know, like you know, if you want to save some bits for a special occasion, you can do that because they've got ages on them. So I've got a red one. Does it tell me what flavour? Cherry or watermelon. I'm really not sure what flavour that is. It's really nice. It's cherry. I've just got the cherry part. It's a really nice flavour. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Now blue raspberry are my favourite sweets ever, and you never get these in the UK in anything. I used to remember back in the day, Woolworths used to do blue cherry flying carpets, I think they were called. That blue raspberry one was good. Now we have sweet tarts. I've seen these about in shops where they've got like a American section, but I never tried them myself. I imagine from looking at them they are a bit like Love Hearts, but let's give them a try. They have a safety warning on saying that they might get lodged in your throat, so be careful. That's interesting. And they look like a little sweet. A little tablet. Oh. I'm not sure how I feel about those. They're like a refresher. Only they don't sort of disintegrate, they still stay hard, but they kind of fizz a bit like that. They've also got a bit of sourness, but not a sugary sourness, like a lemon sourness. What flavour? I don't know what colour. I know it's blue, the one I had. Are they all the same flavour, or are they different flavours? I just realised I was meant to open them there and tuck it in to close. I just ripped the top off, so now they're all going to spill out. Oh well. Next we have an old favourite. We used to get these back in the 80s. There were these, which were Nerds. There was Dweebs, which I think was similar to Nerds, but a different brand, but pretty much the same thing. And then there was Runts, and Runts were like shaped like fruit. So you had a banana shaped one, and they were like really hard and hard to bite into and things. I loved Runts and I loved Nerds. Just because I've got a lot to get through, I'm not going to open these because I know what they taste like, and I'm sure everyone in the UK has tried these. We can't get them here anymore unless you're buying from like an American shop, so a shop that's specifically catering with American stuff. They're imported as far as I'm aware now. We now have Mike and Ikes, and I have tried these before, but again, this is another one that we can't get in the UK unless we go to places that are specifically catering for sort of American candy market. So I think they sell them in B&M in the American section. And I have tried them before. I think it was B&M I got them from. But I love Mike and Ikes. This one's got wild berry, blue raspberry, strawberry, blueberry and peach berry in there. They're really, really good. They are nothing like anything we have in the UK. I'll show you one. Texture wise, they are very similar to cheap jelly beans. So not the jelly beans that are Portion Gourmet, but the jelly beans that you get in the pick and mix places, you know, like at Wilko and things like that. That kind of jelly beans. They are that kind of texture, but the taste is a lot stronger. So I'd say it's a hybrid between Haribo, which are quite strong tasting sweets, and those jelly beans. So it's that texture with a really strong fruit flavour. They are so, so good. I love Mike and Ikes. Next we have Swedish fish. Now the thing that makes me laugh about Swedish fish is what I've just read on the front. So it says on the front, a fat-free food. Can you try to make it sound healthy? Can you see that? A fat-free food. Of course it's fat-free. It's just sugar. But it's got 3.5 servings per container. Well, who's going to sit there and eat 3.5 servings? You're going to go for 3 or 2 or 1. But 3.5, right? I'll just save that half a serving for later. What they're thinking of. So yeah, it's basically like sugar, cornstarch, things like that. So it's not going to have fat in it. So they're trying to make out that it's healthy, and it is a sweet. You know, if we wanted healthy stuff, we would have gone to the greengrocers. We want sweets, so we go to Iven Alger. And I've never tried a Swedish fish before. They actually say on them Swedish on the actual fish, and they're quite big. I wasn't expecting them to be put. I always put everything next to my eye so that I can show you how big things are, but I wasn't expecting it to be that big. Look, it's bigger than my eyebrow. Let's give this a try. I do feel like they have these at IKEA. I always say that wrong. I say IKEA. I think normal people, like as in I'm not normal, say IKEA. They remind me of a Jelly Baby, but a cheap Jelly Baby. So whereas the Mike and Ikes are very fruity and they taste very, very strongly of fruit, these just taste like sugar, like the cheap Jelly Babies. And it kind of has that consistency as well. We have chocolate coated pretzels. I love chocolate coated pretzels. I used to have these when I was at school. which was in the mid sort of 90s. When I was at high school, I used to eat these. They used to sell them in quite small bags back then, but now you can only get like a big bag. But for a while, you couldn't get them at all. They actually stopped selling them in the UK. You had to either get them online and import them yourself kind of thing from America, or you had to buy them for really, really expensive ones that have been imported already, and they were quite expensive. But now we can get them again, and I think they're a bit more reasonable. But this is a different brand to the ones that I've had. So this is Toad Alley Snacks, and they're quite... That was the Mike and Ikes. I'm not shy, I'll pick them up and eat them even though they've been on the floor. So that's what they look like. I'll eat them later. So I've just picked them up, put them back in the box, and we're working on a 5-minute rule today instead of a 5-second one. So we have a little mini Laffy Taffy. This is a candy. I've not actually tried Laffy Taffy before, but I won't try this on camera just because it's like really rock solid, and I think it's going to be like the consistency of the drumstick sweets that you get. And at the moment I'm waiting to go to the dentist because like my front 4, I don't know whether you've noticed, but my front 4 teeth they've got plastic crowns on them at the moment, so they're not actual teeth, and I'm scared that this is going to snap them just because I've had them on much longer than I was supposed to because I've not been back to the dentist. So yeah, we're going to save this one for last because it's a hard candy and I can suck it then rather than breaking my teeth. We've got Hello Panda. So these are a bite-sized cream centre with a crunchy shell. It's a vanilla flavoured, I want to say it's like a biscuit, or I guess they'd still class it as chocolate or candy. Ooh, those are cute. So it's shaped like a panda head, and then there's a drawing of a panda. On this one, this panda looks like he's golfing, or they might be hockey. They play a lot of hockey, don't they? I don't know, I think he looks like he's got a golfing outfit on. Let's give this a try. I like that. I want to say the outside is a bit like either a rich tea or like a morning coffee or something like that. And then inside it's got cream. I'll see if I can bite one in half and show you what the inside looks like. Oh, that one's a different shape. That's a round one. It is actually, the cream is actually almost solid. I think it's not white chocolate. Those are incredible. Those are so Moorish. But yeah, it's a bit sort of like chocolatey consistency in the centre rather than like a fluffy cream. We then have, ooh, I bet this is amazing. This is Laffy Taffy again, but this is grape. Now, I know Americans have a lot of grape flavoured products. We have like grape soda, obviously like grape Laffy Taffy, and like different grape sweets or candies. And it's just not something that you get in the UK. You do not get grape flavoured anything. There might be the odd thing, but it's probably been introduced because we've seen the US doing it, if that makes sense. So really interested to try that. I don't think I've tried anything that's grape flavoured. Oh no, I fib. I have relatives that live in Canada, and they used to bring over American sweets when they used to come over to visit. They used to come, I think it was like every couple of years when I was like quite small. And they used to bring us Lifesavers, which look like a polo. And they're very similar to fruit polos, only they have so many different flavours. They go from things like butterscotch, so it's things that taste a bit like Werther's, to grape, to cherry, you know, there's so many different flavours. I absolutely loved Lifesavers. I need to look into getting them again. I've not had any of those since probably I was in primary school, and they were so good. So next we have, so I'm still going, a white Snickers. I feel like I don't want to try this because I'm going to be sick. And not because I dislike white Snickers, but because I've just ate so many sweets. But if you like white chocolate and you like a Snickers, you will like a white Snickers. I imagine that'll be yummy. I might have to try this. This reminds me of the Goonies. Iconic, but I've never tried a Baby Ruth. We've got a white Lion bar. I don't think I've even tried a regular Lion bar. I've definitely tried a Snickers, but only like maybe once or twice. I've never tried a Lion bar, but they've got a white version. And then we've got the Baby Ruth, which is dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel and smooth nugget. I'm just going to have to open this and have a bite just so that we can see what it looks like, because I'm intrigued. So it looks like, I've just broke it off. It looks like this inside. And I'll try it and see if I can describe it to you. I wasn't expecting that consistency. Chocolate all the way around. We've got a layer of peanuts on top. We've got what I think they're calling nougat. Are they calling it nougat? Yeah. Well, nugget. Do you say nougat or nugget? Let me know in the description. But to me, that's more caramelly. And they've got caramel as well, but the nougat is like a soft, less chewy caramel. That is delicious. And then the final thing are these Jolly Ranchers, which are green apple and strawberry. I'm just going to do a quick recap of everything that's in this box, and then I will try a Jolly Rancher because I know I'm not going to be able to chew that and get that out of my mouth anytime soon because it's like a hard-boiled sweet. We have these Hello Pandas. I'm going to rate these. So Hello Pandas, I'm giving them 10 out of 10. They are delicious. I could eat them till they came out of my ears. Baby Ruth. I didn't think I liked peanut chocolate bars, but I actually really like that. That is so delicious. Because I'm not somebody that's drawn to chocolate with peanuts in, I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a steady 8 though. And for someone that doesn't eat Snickers and doesn't eat Lion bars, not for any particular reason, just because they never sort of strike my fancy, then, you know, that's a very high grade. We've got a white Snickers and a white Lion. I think I can't really rate these because I haven't tried them, but if you like Snickers and you like Lions, I'm sure you will love to try the white versions. Laffy Taffy, I don't know what this tastes like. I will try it after, but can't really rate it for that reason. But this is a banana flavoured one. We have the pretzels. These are gorgeous. These are actually nicer than the ones that we traditionally get here. So 10 out of 10 for those. 10 out of 10 for Mike and Ikes. I love Mike and Ikes. Got to be 10 out of 10 for the Rainbow Nerds. Jolly Rancher gummies. They were nice. I would say 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed those. They were lovely. These Skittles were delicious. These are so much more interesting and nicer than the regular Skittles. 10 out of 10. I adore Skittles anyway, but 10 out of 10 because they are extra nice. I've had these before. 10 out of 10. Love a Jolly Rancher. We've got the Laffy Taffy in grape, which I am so excited to try, but cannot rate because I haven't tried it, but so excited to try it. I feel like these are one of them sweets where you have to have a few before you make a decision on them. I didn't dislike them, but at the same time I couldn't really get my head around them. It was really weird. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about these. I'm gonna give them I'll give them a 5 because I haven't decided yet, so that's on the fence. That's in the middle. I'm gonna give these a 4. Just because, no, that's too harsh. We'll go with a 6 because they're not unpleasant, but they just taste like sugar. So it's like they're a nice texture. The texture's like Jelly Babies. I quite like the texture. It's just the black flavour. They just taste like sugar. So they're not really for me, which I know people go mad for Swedish Fish, so I don't know why I just don't like those. Well, it's not that I don't like them. I'm just not overjoyed by them. Hershey's Hershey's Cookies and Cream. This was really, really nice. As I say, I feel like it's a bit like a an Oreo in a chocolate, smushed up in a chocolate bar. Really nice. If you're into saying that, there's a picture on the front that looks suspiciously like an Oreo. So yeah, that is what it is, but that's just the vibes I got off it. So yeah, liked that. We're reserving judgment on the sweet tarts. I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 10. This one's gonna be delicious. I know it. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow to enjoy whilst working from home. The cassis, which is blackcurrant. I am excited to try both of these, particularly the blackcurrant one. That is the one that I'm most excited about, but I imagine they are both delicious. I'll probably end up drinking them both tomorrow because I can't wait. I don't want to drink them now because it's late at night. Well, yeah, that was my unboxing. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you were interested, remember obviously that if you sign up to this box before the 31st of July, then you can be in with a chance of winning a Swatch watch. And don't forget, if you do want to check it out and you do want to subscribe, don't forget to use my discount code, because there's no sense in paying more than you have to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope to see you in a video again soon. Bye!